So I'm finally putting these wheel weights on my New Holland tractor. I've had them for probably 4 years sitting in the driveway, and that's ridiculous because it really only takes 20 minutes to put them on, but I'm a bit of a procrastinator. So I painted them again yesterday, and we're putting them on the tractor now. All right, so this is a 2016 New Holland T4 100 horsepower, four-wheel drive. It only has 550 hours on it, but I'm finally putting the wheel weights on. I got 3 of them for the rear wheel. I've already put the other side on just to make sure I knew how they went. I probably still don't have them on exactly right because they give you like 3 sets of hardware, maybe 4 sets. This is the bag of hardware. It's just a stainless steel all thread, locking washers, regular nuts. I think they're 11/16, everything's 11/16, and lock washers. Okay, so here's what I'm starting with. Nut, lock washer, big flat washer. I just got it on just past the first thread. You don't want to tighten it down too much, although there is enough room. If you go too much, it's not a problem. In aviation, the general standard is you have to have 2 threads protruding, so just make sure you have 2 threads, and you'll be all right on a tractor. So they give you, there's multiple holes in these weights. If you wanted to put more bolts, you could, if you got 2 sets of these, but they only do 3. So make a triangle. And then I think you're just supposed to put the weights on now, and after each weight, put that same flat washer, lock washer, nut. But I put a flat washer and a lock washer and a nut on now, and you'll have your studs lined up, and it makes it real easy to put the weights on. If you do it the way they want you to do it, then you would need 1 more set of hardware. And then so I'm just running all the weights on and then putting a washer, lock washer, nut on the very end. If I really cared, I could go buy 1 more set, well, 2 more sets of washers to do it on both sides, but I don't think it's that important. We'll find out when they come off. Jude's helping me today. He's our middle boy. He likes to go to the gym all the time, so I figured there was weights involved, so he would enjoy. All right, so this is how I'm doing it. I don't think you're supposed to put this setup on right now on the back side, on the outside of the wheel. I think you're supposed to put the weights on, and then a washer and a nut setup on the outside of each weight is what they give you enough hardware for in the kit. Like I said, I like it this way better, or if you got a lot of time and you want to go above and beyond, buy 1 more set of hardware, which I do not have. It's ridiculous that I had these weights sitting in I mean, I could have used them many a times, loading gravel and dirt and everything. It gets pretty light in the rear end of these tractors with the 7-foot bucket and a load of gravel or wet dirt. All right, Jude, if you want to hop on this side and do the same thing, remember, clockwise, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Do this one here first. Go ahead and tighten it down. Hold on a second. Okay, go ahead and tighten yours down. Tight?
Yeah.
All right. Next one. All right. After we tighten it like this, so now they're rigid and they're lined up and those go on really easy, we're just gonna put all 3 weights on now and then the hardware. I got it. All right. So I think they want you to put another set of hardware on now. Push in up there. Don't smash your fingers. Okay, I'll get it. I think I paid around $600, $650 for these weights, all the weights. But that was like 4 years ago. Push it. Good? Yeah. And same thing, flat washer, lock washer, and then your nut. Which they're not locking nuts, that's why you got to use a lock washer. You can see I still have a good bit of thread protruding, so you could have a little bit more thread out the back if you want. I can still get a deep well socket on these. I still have hardware left over, which is never a good thing, so that's why I think we're not doing it exactly how it's supposed to be, but all right, dude, you want to go on the back side? Shouldn't, you're just backing it up. It shouldn't really go anywhere. You on the closest one?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're on it.
Okay, I'm on it.
All right. Next one on top. Let me know when you're on it.
Yeah.
I have an impact I could use on this too in Milwaukee, but plus the way these are designed, there's a cutout right here. You could put a wrench on there to hold that nut. So I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. I would have to buy another set of hardware again. Bottom one. I got about 25 minutes in this job. Little over 300 pounds on each side in the back now will really help offset a full load of stone in the bucket. I'm not going to go load up some stone right now, but it's definitely going to help. It was pretty light before in the back end, felt like it was floating sometimes, but glad to finally have those picked up and on the tractor. They'll do better on the tractor than in the driveway. Thanks for watching. I never